So in the modern production era, you actually have to make two compositions. One composition is the song, and the other one is the production process. And so you have to spend a lot of time in the production to make the characterization of what's actually happening in the song, to bring out all the best elements of it as much as you can. And so basically you need two song files because of this. You need one that's the song with the arrangement, with the basic idea of the instruments. And then you need a second one, which is the sort of dubbing side, where you're going to come in and create what's actually meant to occur as opposed to the intention. So that's the whole part of production, is creating this idea of solidifying this communication channel between the creator and the listener, so that they can actually get what exactly they're trying to say with the musical, impressions and the riffs and the lyrics and the chords and the motifs. So it's a very important process, because if you don't do this secondary dubbing, which is like a groove shadow engineering, then you may not have the proper transcription or translation of the material to the listeners, to the general audience. But certain people will understand what you're doing, but other people will be wondering what's really going on, because they're not used to hearing things at a sort of skeleton style framework. So I just realized that you need two kinds of compositions here. So because also the production composition can totally transform the song's intentions, and that's where it gets tricky. So you have to decide what persona you want the song to have, and that's one of the things about this idea of deep tracks, where I came up with this idea where you could switch between different styles of genres within one song, and I call it deep tracks. And basically that's sort of what AI can do already to a degree, but this is more about having one song and then being able to switch into different genres. And that's what remixes do. So you could take this song one, and then that's your framework, and then song two is basically like a palette of endless ways of interpreting what's going on with the song, with the lyrics, and changing it all up, mixing it all up, so that it becomes either juxtaposed or something very serious or dramatic or silly or whatever you want to do with it. So it's really a way to transform that secondary song, that secondary production, the dub stage, is really a way to totally transform the intentions and the motifs and the soul of the song itself.